Holly and I were just talking about the new law, and yes, it is official because it came from the 9th floor of the state capitol as Governor Ducey signed into law the keep your crazy hands on the wheel law. I think that's something like that. Michelle Donati from AAA, how long has your organization been supportive of this?
We have been pushing for legislation like this for 12 years. So yesterday was a historic day in Arizona, a historic day for traffic safety, and the culmination of over a decade-long worth of work that we've been pushing for at the state capitol.
Won't we be something like 47th or 48th in the United States to have a law at least that says something like this?
Yes, so it depends on the way you look at it. So in terms of texting, there's only three states, so Arizona was one of them that did not have something that addressed texting on a statewide level. But in terms of the handheld ban, which is what this law actually is, we are the 17th state in the country to put something like that into place.
It took the death of a law enforcement officer, however, to get everybody's attention. The law says what?
So the law says that you are not able to have a phone in your hand while you're driving. So that means no texting, no putting the phone to your ear to make a call, no checking social media.
Now, is that while the car is in motion?
While the car is in motion. And if there's an exception, if you're at a stop light, so if you're a stop light, you need to check a map, something like that, you're fine to do that. Does not include a stop sign. But while your car is in motion, your phone has to be out of your hand, not in your lap, not held in one hand while you drive with the other. So no phone in your hand. With the new law, it does take effect immediately. So it was in effect as of yesterday, but it is a warning period. So we're giving drivers time to adjust their behaviors before you can begin to be cited for it in 2021. Citations will start at $75 for a first offense, go up to $250 for second offense.
I heard a comment today that was very moving. As one of the radio news guys said, but even if there's no fine, you really don't want a law enforcement fellow pulling you over to warn you and looking in his eyes and realizing that he's thinking about his law enforcement brother that was gone.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And Officer Townsend's family, they were huge advocates and very present at the Capitol throughout the legislature, as were many other families and advocates. And I had the privilege of actually being at the signing ceremony yesterday.
Wow.
And it was, just to see all the families holding signs of their loved ones, it is really just, to see that they might have some closure now, or to feel like their loved ones didn't die in vain. So we are beyond thrilled that this has happened. Our efforts now as an advocacy organization shift towards the education and awareness piece, so we'll be working on that as the law takes effect and also as we move towards that enforcement period with the fines associated.
And the fines that are associated are?
$75 to $149 for the first offense and then up to $250 for the second offense.
Enough to get your attention.
That'll take effect in 2021 of January.
And non-handheld calls are okay?
Non-handheld, so if you have a Bluetooth device in your car, if you have something like that technology, that will be okay. One of the things that we know is that laws reflect the values of the society. And so we have things like DUI laws, we have CEPA laws, we have laws that reflect things that we deem socially acceptable. We know that using a phone while driving is becoming increasingly socially unacceptable, and AAA and the American Property Casualty Insurance Association, we did a poll earlier this year. We found 83% of Arizonans across age, partisan segments, demographics, all agreed that this is something that